Do you like basketball? Basketball, no.
Mm-hmm.
I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
Get ready for the slop, people.
Go, Mo.
Get ready for the slop. Hello. Welcome back to the State of the League podcast, Patreon edition, the only NBA podcast talking about every NBA team every week. If you are subscribed to the Patreon, I'm your host, Jack, a.k.a. Jokic Joestar. With me, as always, is the world-famous Pablo Escobar. What are you thinking? You want to go conservative or liberal today? What do you want to be?
Well, what I'm thinking right now is, you know how they say fines exist to punish the poor only, like a speeding ticket?
No,
that type
no.
of stuff?
Fines they're important.
Well,
because they punish everyone equally. Because if we do the same thing and I have $1 trillion, we both pay $15. That's fair.
Well, the Patreon exists to punish the poor as well, because you don't get extra 2 hours of the alternate conference of basketball every week.
Yeah.
But if you were rich and $5 was nothing to you, it was the drop of a hat, you'd have so many more hours.
I mean, you literally wouldn't even be able to get through it all. Like it's just too much.
I wish we could be subsidized by the government, guys, but they've
been slashing left and right. So we were in line.
Yeah.
We were in line for a grant. The idiot podcast grant. It goes to the dumbest podcast every year, but they cut that. So, yeah.
I heard it's rerouted to Tesla.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
I won't get into it. Drop site news, everybody.
Well, I saw that they did something really good. The United States had a program where they were giving $25,000 to help LGBT people in Greece, and they cut that. So 25 grand, that's would change my life. So I think that'll come directly to my bank account in a couple days.
Shout out to the lesbian Thanoses.
Shout out to Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what though? Last night I was watching the Slushy Noobs documentary. You know Slushy Noobs?
No, I don't know.
Oh, really? You don't?
I don't know. Let me Google them. Let me see if are they like a YouTube channel?
They're two TikTok guys who started a YouTube and a Patreon.
Okay.
Hamza and Martin. Do you know them?
Oh, yeah. I know these guys. Yes.
Yeah, they put out a documentary on a new Patreon, and I saw some clips on TikTok. I was like, this is intriguing, so I'm gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
They seem, first of all, guess how many patrons they have? They don't make it public because they're cowards.
Wow.
Unlike us.
Well, we're government workers, so we have to make it transparent. Yeah, we're publicly employed. So, but I'm gonna guess they have. So we have 500, and we're nothing compared to them.
Compared to the globe, we're superstars.
Yeah, I mean we're one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Yeah. I'm gonna guess they have 2,000 patrons. 10,000. What do you got? What do you got for me?
So it was in the clip that they showed there. It was like a documentary filmed over the span of a few months back in, I think, October.
What the fuck are those two documenting? What's it about?
Well, it was actually like all the. Did you see they had a boxing match recently?
Yes, I did see that.
So before then, they took a month off fully, and essentially it was just documenting their entire creative process. And they run like a well-oiled machine. Like everything is on purpose. They are not like us. They're not like us.
They're not like us in a very positive way. We are disgusting slobs who turn on the camera and just fucking drool for 2 hours.
Hopefully, none of the above mentioned are pedophiles. Not us, not them.
None of them. That would be ideal.
Although, hey, they're from Canada, so.
Oh, fuck. And we have a new Drake album
Toronto
to review, too. Shit, so this is tough.
Oh, God. Yeah, but so they are very intentional about everything.
Mhm.
They pay fan accounts to post for them, and they were like they were showing business meetings of them with other people, and they blurred out the people so you couldn't see it, but it's like
Yeah.
we have about 30 or so fan accounts across TikTok, Instagram, and Reels
Mhm.
that we support financially to post our clips because people want to think that they stumbled upon us organically, that it's just
Yeah.
like two funny guys that they found, not that they were like marketed to. I was like, holy crap, I see Slushy Noobs fan now I gotta wonder every time,
Yeah, no,
is this
I mean, 'cause-
a real, and I gotta wonder, like, the clips I saw of the documentary that were leaked from the Patreon, on the documentary the entire time they have at the bottom patreon.com/slushynoobs written right here, and so every clip that was leaked is also promo, so I'm like, oh my god.
Damn. Yeah, that's interesting because okay, so the guy who was the ref for the boxing match, Aldo, do you know him, or Aldo?
Oh yeah.
I see his stuff much more than I see Hamza
Oh,
and
really?
Martin. But all three of them Hamza, sorry. All three of them are really
Dude,
funny.
he's Muslim, you can't say him.
Oh shit, fuck. I'm literally it's the E word all over again. I'm going to fucking go, guys. No, but so I see Aldo a lot more, and I only interact with him through fan accounts. So I wonder if his shit is the same way. Like I never see his official page. It's always just fan accounts. But yeah, all three of them are so funny. I don't know. I think it's just like I would get into the first meeting and I'd be like, this isn't funny anymore, guys. There's too much bureaucracy. I haven't laughed in 20 minutes. I'm done.
Well, they are very clearly far more ambitious than we are. Like they've
got dreams outside of Fukuoka, baby.
They want to do big things. I literally want this to go well, so I have to do nothing ever.
Yeah, I want to just be able to hang out and like go. I want to go out to dinner once in a while, maybe.
I want these 2.5 hours of yapping being 4.5, sometimes 5.
Fucking
if you're
5. I
subscribed
mean,
to the
damn near
Patreon.
6. Depends.
What was last episode?
2
was it almost 3 hours?
Yeah, it was almost 3. Well, the lobbyist requests just make the shit fucking because everyone.
Well, it makes it go round.
Hey. That's it's like if we were like artists during the Renaissance and we were being sponsored by a rich family, that's us painting those rich people into our fucking paintings next to Jesus. Is us
like
answering.
the guys. Have you seen the guys who were like paid to live in the garden as like a decoration?
They get like a weird little hobbit house.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, could you imagine?
Oh my god!
You on
Do I
one,
get a TV? Do I get a kettle?
You on one side of the Lord's land, me on the other side. We each get our own pond. We hang out. We just do the Patreon app at that point because the houses are taken care of, and that's just our pocket money. Then oh my god, what a fucking dream! And he like has us up. He has like big Great Gatsby style dinner parties, and then we do live recordings there to impress his friends. Or her friends. I don't want to, anyone could be successful.
Great Gatsby confused. You know what I didn't realize about Great Gatsby until years later?
What?
He keeps describing the like land masses or like the little islands as eggs.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it took years for me to click. I was like, because I was like, is that like terminology they use out there? That must be from the 30s. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't realize, and it just clicked one day. I was like, oh, you could just kind of say whatever you want when you write a book and try and make something sound fancy. It was just a rhetorical device. But so they basically like their entire thing was, so you saw the boxing match, right?
Yes.
Before the boxing match, they took an entire month off of content. They were like, hey, we're just taking a break. We're not burnt out, but we're just going to take a break. And everyone's like, oh my God, we don't know what's happening, whatever. And they didn't post anything. And they, like, before then, they did No Shave November, where they grew out like terrible facial hair.
Okay.
And they were like, we know we grow terrible facial hair, but this is all part of the plan. and then they were gonna announce they were gonna shave off the hair at the end of the month. And then they did that, but instead of shaving the facial hair, they shaved their heads. They both shaved their heads.
Whoa.
And then they did like a Vlogmas type thing, and then they went dark, and then they come back with the boxing weigh-in. So it was all like leading up to this boxing event, but it was like planned months in advance. But so going back to October, this even before the latest thing, the documenter guy asked it, which is Chase Rutherford.
Documentarian.
Freak show. Yeah, documentarian. He was Chase Rutherford. You probably recognize him from back in the day. He was part of the Four Freaks show, you know. That Hamza was part. And he was a guy. He used to post a lot more, I think, back in
Chase
earlier
Rutherford.
TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, he's the one making the doc.
Hey, cool. Good for him.
So he asks Martin like what the Patreon subscriber count is, and he's like, yeah, we used to follow it a lot more closely, especially back in the day. We were super excited when we hit 50K. And I was like, oh my God. He's like, and I know we've recently doubled because we recently hit 100K. So this was in October. So
maybe we should start doing business meetings, I guess. Fuck. God damn it.
Oh my God, dude. That's got to be at least because Patreon takes a cut.
Mm-hmm. So how much does it cost to join there? Is it $5?
Let's see. So it's the out of character Patreon.
Jesus Christ. 100,000 patrons. That is crazy.
Not Reddit.
Not Reddit.
Patreon.
Okay, well now I gotta fucking fill time. So,
all right.
I can't remember what I was.
It is.
What do you got?
Yeah, $5 a month.
Okay.
Citizenship.
So
you get access to exclusive weekly full-length podcasts, unsolicited personal advice, exclusive RSS feed, access to 120 plus exclusive podcasts. So. Yeah, that is a problem for us. Is our stuff is very timely, so you're not exactly gonna want to go back and listen to week 13 of last year's NBA.
What was going on in December 25?
Ah,
baby?
crap! Claxton's out again. Shoot,
man, you remember when Mark Williams almost went there? That was crazy.
He'll be back in a year.
Yeah, yeah. So,
but
yeah.
Yeah, they've got to be making like at least 400,000 a month solely based off of that Patreon, and then they're splitting that too. Well, I think there used to be a guy involved, and I think he gets. I'm sure they split it multiple. They have a few employees, so
I would fucking hope so. $400,000 a month, I would pay somebody to wipe my fucking feet.
That source alone, they're getting 400,000. They're huge on YouTube.
$400,000 a month. I'd record every episode in a top hat, baby. I'm literally I'm the fanciest guy you've ever fucking seen. Oh my God.
They're big on YouTube. I'm sure they get like podcast ads, YouTube ads, the Instagram and TikTok. And part of the documentary was like they were arguing with their manager. Like even at their level, at that level, their manager did not care about them. It was crazy.
Well,
they were like, we're just one of his clients or whatever.
Yeah, like it's still, I don't know. It's still fake. Like that's I don't know. Like the things that we want are so attainable and or like just make a living doing this because like so many people are just like I don't know, to make $400,000 a month and like the manager's like, well, no one knows who you are. You have no pull in any legitimate circle, be it like Hollywood or politics or anything. Nobody, you could walk down the street. Very few people would recognize you. And you have like no, and so I don't know. Like, I that's why I just feel like for us, we need, I mean, if I could make $20,000 a month doing this, my life would be my life would be perfect. Oh my God. Like, yeah. So guys, 14 million, please. That's all we're asking.
14 million, because that's the problem with them. That's the problem with ambitious people. They don't make deals like this. I bet if they got to 14 million, they wouldn't lower the.
You know what? I'll throw something out there. 200,000, we'll drop it to 450.
Okay.
Hey! That's more than these two chumps did from the sound of it.
Okay. But yeah, and so that's their podcast Patreon. The documentary dropped on a new Patreon, the Slushy Noobs Patreon. I had to pay $5 to watch it. I was willing though, because
You're
there's
such
also
a documentary
a part
fiend.
2 coming.
Oh my god!
I love
I can
documentaries. And by the way, insane. Wayne Gretzky,
Yeah.
the goat of hockey,
Mm-hmm.
like one of the goat of goats. Like
Literally,
he's
like
dominated hockey.
Yeah, like the Michael. I mean, really better than Michael Jordan. Yeah.
He dominated more than Michael Jordan. He's dominated more than basically ever. But like the Wayne Gretzky stats are like Barry Bonds stats. Or
Yeah,
like,
it's like if Bill Russell, like, there was no argument against him, like, playing plumbers or anything. Like, it's like if that guy was so good and won so much, and then also we just have color film of him fucking nuking everyone every night.
which I do see like Wayne Gretzky play. It was a bad goalkeeper era. But I'm sure
Okay.
I'm sure people have detractions, but he was just so far above everyone else.
Yeah.
But there's no good documentary about him. I looked it up. They're like watch Ultimate Gretzky. It's the best one. It's on YouTube in full. This thing was made in 2008. It looks like something that's made in
Nothing
2008.
good came out of 2008. Everything looks like dog shit.
They truly visually horrific year. It probably did not even connected to the recession. Just like everything was digital.
Yeah, computer graphics got to the point where companies were like, "Damn, we need to start embracing this." And then like within 6 months, it was like, "This really does not look as good as I thought the first time I saw it." And now, years removed, it's like this looks. Like I've seen like a toddler make something on an iPad recently that looked a lot better than this.
Yeah. But I think we just got a little lax spike. It's fine. We're
It's
fine.
fine. I mean, they'll take what they can get. Who cares?
Yeah, it looked horrible. It was like yellowy and just 140p, and it's just him sitting at a table, I think, and they're just like recounting his history. And it's like a type of documentary you'd watch in school, and it feels boring. I'm like, how was no one put time? How was Bill Simmons not put time into getting a cool documentary made? Because Bill, you said he's behind the Celtics documentary. He was behind the Diego Maradona doc that was on HBO a few years ago. That was great. He obviously created the 30 for 30s. It's nuts that they can't create a cool, high quality Wayne Gretzky documentary. I know hockey's not as big as like the NBA and NFL or whatever, but it's. I think it would still
I mean, they make
generate
documentaries
interest.
about fucking curling and stuff. They make documentaries like, yeah, you can make a documentary about any sport, and you will be able to like, yeah. There's drama to be found in like local bowling leagues. So I don't understand how there's not like exciting storylines around the greatest hockey player of all time. That's a little confusing.
Who was traded for 15 mil.
15 mil. Hey, that's in 1985 money, probably. That's probably
sure.
It's probably
And
like 70
15 million USD. That's about 18 Canadian.
Nice.
That's what the guy said in the Wayne Gretzky trade documentary.
Now I'm just looking
which is not that
at
good.
2008 movies that came out. Did you ever see Jumper?
Yeah, Jumper was great.
Oh, what a banger. Probably looks like shit if we go watch it again. If I would wager it does not look very good. Gran Torino, that one looks pretty.
Oh, that was good. That's the best racist movie ever.
Oh, easily. Yeah. It's very.
I'm just watching an old white man be racist the entire
Yeah.
time, but it's kind of epic.
And it's kind to me it's kind of whiplash pilled where the ending you're like, racism. You know, is this a case study against racism? Definitely not. Like it's like racism, time and place. That's the thing you should learn. The same way abuse in Whiplash. You know, time and place, and sometimes you get you get a cool drummer out of the deal.
Do you think Miles Teller knows what Whiplash is about? Like what the message was? Or do you think he's like, yeah, it's about working hard to be cool?
I think Miles Teller probably gets it. I've never felt like Miles Teller is stupid. Do you have that impression of him?
Absolutely. He's a BFF's Aaron Rodgers. He's
fuck.
very, very similar brain.
Damn.
From what I've seen put out.
Okay, well, I mean, you definitely, I don't know, consume celebrity a lot. Hey, do you have a dumb mug to show me?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the. Wait, what does it say?
Let the adventure begin. Hey, that one's kind of cute.
Let the adventure begin. This is new white tea. So this is my first time trying it. First sip.
First sip. I'll do a water sip with you.
Okay, it's decent. It's
Okay.
decent.
Nice and cold. I got this water probably an hour and a half ago. Still nice and chilly. Shout out to the water bottle. Takaya Water Company.
Yeah.
Sponsor us. Oh, please. Oh, my God. What a dream. I'd have fucking a million of these. I'd have nowhere to put them.
Oh, okay. You'd melt them down for weapons.
Yeah, I'd
in
build
war,
swords and
World War
maces
III.
and stuff. I'd be the... Oh, okay. You go.
Well, no, go.
I don't know. I was going to go on a bit about I would be the guy who walks onto the battlefield with like a cool custom weapon. And then that, like the music kind of swells and you know the hero's in for like a big fight or something.
Ooh, I'd walk in the middle with a pen to show everyone the pen is mightier than the sword.
Oh. Hey guys, I'm going to the marketplace of ideas later. You need me anything?
Oh, I'm like the Thanos of the marketplace of ideas. I crush everybody.
Whoa. No, I'm going with like a cart and like a grocery list. It's a marketplace. I'm just shopping.
Oh, okay. Let me buy. Ooh, Nazism's flying off the shelves these days.
It's flying off the shelves. I'm thinking. So on my list, I have pacifism and
boring.
Pacifism and 2008 movies being bad. That's the two big things that I have on my list right now.
God, I bet. Although you know what I bet was good in 2008. Let's
What?
see, 2008 Disney Channel original movies. Did High School Musical? Oh, is this high? No, don't tell me High School Musical 2 came out this year.
It probably 2008
because
is a
if
little
it
late for the
did-
first one.
2005, I think, is the first one, or 6.
Okay, so in 2008 we got The Happening, featuring
Camp Rock
uh,
and Minutemen, Cheetah Girls, One World, and College Road Trip.
damn.
Oh my God!
Minutemen
No
is pretty
wonder I didn't
formative.
feel the recession.
Yeah.
I was having a blast
It's like, hey, can I
because
get
I was 3.
Can I get some more
being
candy?
05.
Can I get some more candy, please? I have another movie to watch tonight. They're doing Minutemen again, and yes, I'll be watching. The
Well,
whole
candy
thing.
was so cheap back then. Oh,
Well, you could. We would go get bulk candy from the grocery store before we went to a movie. We never got it like at the movie or anything. All right, and that was the trailer for this week's Patreon episode of the State of the League podcast. You can go to patreon.com/State of the League to find this episode, plus every other one we've ever put up on there. Join a Discord and get access to a bunch of different fun perks, as well as supporting me, Jack, Jokic Joestar, as well as Pablo Escobar financially. So thank you very much. Go check that out, please, and thank you.